Guys, I cannot get enough of Madden 22 Season 2. I'm excited. First time ever being 6-0 out of the 2 seasons we've done, starting out. And we're playing against what was originally called the Washington football team, is now, as of today, gone through a name change, the Washington Commanders. I find it stupid, but whatever. Let's get into it. Let's play this game. I'm excited. Ooh, I do not want to do that.
Welcome to weekly. This is how you.
Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Can we go back? I didn't want to do that. Play season game. Skip. 60 minutes. Here we go. Just popping. All right. Can't wait to see their new uniforms. In the game, that is. I've already seen them online, and I don't know, man. They look all right. Whoever came up with, if the fans voted for the Washington Commanders, then more props to them. But, I don't like it.
Today, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
Ooh.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Who's the quarterback?
The first carry for the Memphis man,
Oof.
Antonio Gibson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The numbers on the ground for Gibson a week ago. 21 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally,
I can't see who that is.
20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good They did what they needed to do to get the job
Patrick,
done to get the win.
god damn.
Definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective.
Oh, that pisses me off already.
Defense's chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Of course it is. By Wagner.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And
Come on, bro. I swear to God.
With a penalty flag on the field.
Jesus.
Jedrick Wills, former first-round pick, guilty there. Now a handoff. Taylor.
Bullshit, man. That would have been a great fucking play, dude. 2 penalties back to back.
Look at his numbers on the ground last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power. We saw finesse.
There we go.
We saw speed. And what I love the most, he finished each and every run. Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Look at this contract length, 5 years, $102.25 million salary with a bonus of $50 million.
Get this deal done, contract extension, and I'm sure that the coach's front office happy. He's got to be happy too, though.
He's got to be relieved. He doesn't have to worry about moving now. Doesn't have to worry about not having a team. He's back with a team he's comfortable with and where he feels he belongs. Yeah,
he deserves it.
Feels pretty good about this whole deal.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to get this.
I keep thinking that logo of theirs on the top of the screen, though. The W is a flag. I'm just like, damn.
So important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's where they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
From the 25 on 2nd down.
Oh, God. Oh, the fact that he caught that.
Defensively here, you're facing a
Ooh, scared the crap out of me.
in the NFL, so when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number.
Get in there, baby. Get in there. Yeah, boy.
His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter
Don't mind me,
lead.
guys. I'm just eating a couple string
One of the
cheeses
keys
here.
to their long
Favorite.
winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Coup able to connect on the extra point.
You guys can see it. My
And it's
cat's
now a
sitting there staring at me
7-0
while I
game.
eat cheese. He loves cheese.
And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2.
Yep, good old Gingy.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
I'm trying to figure out who that is. The quarterback, 12. It's not Brady. It's not Aaron Rodgers.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson, and he can only manage to get a couple.
Yo, turn around.
Coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long
Should have been
play,
paying
so
more
be it.
attention.
The main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some
I'll tell you what,
height to
Sean
him, so
McVay,
when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get
he's gonna
through
get a lot of
contact
Super
or
Bowls.
trash, makes a lot.
Looking for
Yes!
Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And
There we
they
go,
take
baby.
possession
3rd interception this season. There you go.
36-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
From the 31, Hurts will get
Ooh.
this complete to Kadarius Toney.
5 for 5, 55 yards and a
taken down
TD.
as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. They got a man over the middle. It's
Nice.
Woods. And
66,
down inside the
66
15
yards.
he goes. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. And a quick throw here. That's
7 for
complete.
7, 75 yards.
There on the 1st down completion. 1st down marker at the 5. It's 2nd
Now I'm
and
gonna run
goal.
it.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And
Oh,
he'll be brought
almost
down right
there.
on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Taylor diving for the end zone, and he is
Nice.
in. Touchdown.
That's what I'm talking about.
He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Already up 14 zip.
No run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. Out comes Washington's offense as they get
Oh, yeah,
set to
John
take over
Booth.
here.
That's who it
And
is.
they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early
So he was a
on.
rookie or
It
second
is,
year?
But I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And here we get a look at Stewart down
One of
on
our
the
top
ground
guys.
still. Hope this isn't anything serious. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with
Me
a
too.
2nd and 5. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. It'll be
Nice
a pickup
catch.
of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and so
Nice.
And they'll get him
1
down
for
about
4,
3
1
yards
yard,
short of the first.
1 interception.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a
All right, buddy. Go for 40.
Hines now
Oh
on the
no.
return.
I should have cut right.
41-yard punt, give him 5
And I
on
didn't.
the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And
Damn,
get him
they got
down,
the
but
whole
not
team
before
on
he
his
takes
back.
it across the 40-yard line. 56 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. On 1st down, Hurts.
Oh no, that's
Avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
Chase Young.
Chase Young. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. To try again after the sack. Hurts. Catches made by
Nice.
Metcalf. And he'll
Nice.
pass midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards.
That's what these boys like to see.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Oh, gotcha.
That nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete.
Damn.
Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
It's okay. It's okay. There's no interceptions yet.
On 2nd down now, it's Taylor, and he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Bro, Woods, God.
Good strong throw and
I literally
catch
thought that
right
was going to
there
be
so
picked
far in
off,
this
and I'm
game.
so
The
glad
alleys
it
have been
wasn't.
open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Oh,
And finally, down he goes
Nice.
as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball.
56
with
seconds.
ease.
Push it
They'll
in, huh?
run here with Taylor. And a little bit
Okay.
of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position
Okay.
now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Oh, Metcalf, you almost had it.
It's incomplete.
Well, at least
Metcalf,
the
come on,
interceptions
bro.
really added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play.
There it is.
Touchdown! That's caught at the 2. Dan Arnold, his first touchdown on the year.
I don't even know why we
And the
have him. I don't remember
Seahawks
signing
find a
him.
way to stretch
Maybe I
their
did last
lead.
season. I don't know.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 21-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Booth.
Ooh,
In trouble, and he's taken down. Montez Sweat
bro,
able to
triple
record his
sack.
5th sack of the season.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've
Literally got
gotta figure it out.
sandwiched
It's
from
tough 'cause
both
this
sides
defense
and the
just
front.
seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes. and
What a
they
way
need
to
now.
The
to
second
go out
half
with
upon us
the
sooner than we bargained for. Week 7,
first half
second
underway.
half. Let's do it.
Look at this boy though. Like, look how fast he
Out
is.
of the end zone, here comes Hines. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them, so what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play
What's the
smart
flag for?
football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid
Oh my God, that's your
turnovers.
second
what
one in the
people
game,
think
bro.
that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Throwing is Hurts. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
Nice, nicely done.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown
Nice.
leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been
There we
so
go.
impressed with how he's gotten it done.
There we go.
Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
They run once more with Taylor. And they'll be
First
inside
down.
the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Should I go for it?
Here's Hurts to throw.
Yes.
It's complete. Touchdown.
Oh
Seahawks.
God.
DK Metcalf with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd
Damn.
of the game. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Coup for the extra point.
What a throw and a catch.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it all culminates with a Seattle score.
As of right now, we are like unstoppable. I mean, Green Bay, it depends on if they lose or if they win, but we play them, so if we knock them out,
Run back here for more. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25.
then we're the #1 seed this year.
The Washington offense at
Have
the
to be.
line and ready to roll. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes
Ooh.
aren't working, so
Hendricks.
now where do you go?
What was that?
Now it's much more
You
in
missed
their
him.
head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so
Oh,
far,
damn,
just being
Surtain.
calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark
Knocked
at
him
this
way
point.
back
And they're
there.
going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 3rd down now. And those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. This is
What?
tight end Logan Thomas. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy.
There goes Justin Simmons. Knock it down, I guess.
For a first down.
I'd rather an interception, but it's all good.
In DC, a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Back to throw. Booth looking again for Thomas. This time complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a
3rd and 3. Let's go. Pinch Mike 0. Pinch Mike 0.
They'll run with Gibson. And he gets this one across midfield for the
I have not seen a throw to McLaurin yet.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when
Excuse me, I lied. I think he has, and then Surtain has blocked it. I think.
Here's Gibson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Ow.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before
They're literally going to let him score on this game.
Right at a yard. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw on 2nd down.
Oh, there's his first catch.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line. Back to throw again.
Catch it! God!
Almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw.
Damn, people.
2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll look to throw again. To the right side and complete to Thomas. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets
2 sacks.
14.
Looks like Montez Sweat's going to be holding the lead.
And that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 3rd and 1, they opt to pass it, and the one thing happened that could not happen. They took a sack.
Yeah, I just wonder, is that an indictment of their offensive line? Did they think that they couldn't move them enough to pick up a 1st down there? Or was it analytics? Did they think about it that way? In any event, they'll be studying that.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Again, it's Taylor. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Hurts. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 38 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now a throw out to his fullback. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Seahawks are going to take over the football. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 111 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Throwing to start the drive. Boom. That's out to the flat for Gibson. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Boom. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the gun. Boom. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Boom. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So the victory here for Seattle. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion